तपसा चीयते ब्रह्म ततः अन्नम अभिजायते अन्नात् प्राणः मनः सत्यम लोकाः कर्मसु चामृतम. So how the creation came about? It came about in chronology. That is being explained. How? So first the Annam was born. From Anna the Prana was born. From Prana the Mana was born. From Mana all the 14 lokas were born. From the 14 lokas the Karma was born. From Karma the Karma Phala. So what is this Annam, Prana, Mana? That will be explained by Bhashyakara. Right now we go into Bhashya. We enter the Bhashya. Yad Brahmanaha ut उत्पाद्यमानं विश्वं तत् अनेन क्रमेण उत्पद्यते न युगपत् बदरमुष्टि प्रक्षेपवत् इति क्रमनियम विवक्षार्थः अयं मंत्रः आरभ्यते. So अयं मंत्रः आरभ्यते. So this mantra is being started to be explained by Bhashyakara with what vivaksha? That there is some krama niyama, that there is some chronology involved in the creation. Na yugapad badara mushti prakshepavad. Na yugapad. It is not that simultaneously it came about. The vivaksha is that there was some krama involved in this existence to come about. It was not Yugapad, it didn't come about simultaneously. Badara Mushti Prakshepavad, meaning what? Like if I have some berries in my hand and if I throw the berries, then how it will fall on the ground simultaneously? Did the creation come like that? That Bhagwan had some berries in his hand or something in his hand and he just threw it and all the jivas and whatever came about? No, it didn't came about like that. There was some krama involved. So in order to explain that krama, this shloka is being this mantra is being explained. Yat brahmanaha utpadyamanam vishwam, this vishwam which is created from the brahma, tat anena kramena utpadyate, that creation got created from brahma in a chronology. How? Tapasa. So now the words of the mantra are being explained. Tapasa chiyate. So how did Brahmaji create? By tapas. He created by tapas. What does tapas? What kind of tapas? Did he go into Himalaya and do, meditated for 24 hours or 24 years or 24 janmas? No. What kind of tapas? Gnanena. What kind of tapas an architect does to create a house? That kind of tapas. By knowledge. The tapas in the form of knowledge. That is the tapas Brahmaji did. What kind of knowledge? Further explain. Another word. उत्पत्ति विधि उत्पत्ति विधिज्ञतया. By the knowledge of how the creation should come about, how it should be created. So, like the architects, the contractor knows that, okay, we need bricks, we need cement, we need this, we need that. So, all this knowledge, with that knowledge, he did his tapas. Bhuta Yoni Aksharam. So, still explaining the same. Utpatti Vidhi of what? Bhuta Yoni Utpat Aksharam. Okay. This Bhuta Yoni. Hmm. Chiyate. Okay, we haven't reached till chiyatu yet. So, tapasa gnanena उत्पत्ति विधिज्ञतया भूतयोनि अक्षरं ब्रह्म चीयते. Aksharam Brahma, who is the cause of all the living beings, that Brahma, tapasa, by the tapas, in the form of knowledge, the knowledge, what kind of knowledge? Utpatti vidhignataya, the knowledge involving all the knowledge involving all the uh, vidhi, how to create all the recipe, all the recipe of creation, how to create, how the creation should come about. Having that kind of knowledge, creation of what? Bhuta yoni, of all the living beings, this Aksharam Brahma, this very Aksharam Brahma, who does this tapas? This Aksharam Brahma. That is important. This Aksharam Brahma. Which Aksharam Brahma? The Aksharam Brahma that was quoted in Mantra 6. Yet tadadreshyam agrahyam, which cannot be perceived, which cannot be grasped, which does not have chakshu, shrotam, etc., which is nitya, which is vibhu, which is all pervasive, which is very subtle, which is the cause of every being. That Aksharam Brahma, that Brahma, chiyate, it got enthused. So by this very thought of creation, uh, it got swelled. Chiyate, upachiyate, utpadayishyadidam jagat ankuram iva bijam uchchunnatam gacchati putram iva pita harshena. So just as the father putram iva pita harshen, just as the father, by the very thought of creating a son, gets swells up. How emotions that arises in him, and just as ankuram iva bijam uchunnatam, and just as the seed which is just about to sprout, it swells up, you know, when you soak the seeds, how it swells up before it sprouts. So also this Brahma, with this thought, this Aksharam Brahma, with this thought of creating, uh, uh, and with this desire, utpada, utpadayishya, uh, utpadayishyadidam jagat, utpadayishya, uh, here. So with this desire to create, so Padayishya is the desire to create. This Brahma, having this desire to create this Jagat, he also, Jagat meaning creation, he also kind of, swelled up, as though swelled up. एवं सर्वज्ञतया सृष्टि स्थिति संहार शक्ति विज्ञानवत् तयो उपचियात तया विज्ञानवत् तया उपचि उपचितात् ततः ब्रह्मणः अन्नम् अद्यते भुज्यते इति अन्नम् अव्याकृतं साधारणं कारणं संसारिणां व्याचिकीर्षिता अवस्था रूपेण abhijayate utpadyate. Okay, I had to read this before I can explain. Okay, evam sarvagnataya. So in this manner, Sarvagnataya, knowing in all aspects. What? Knowing what in all aspects? Srushti, Sthiti, Samhara. How to create, how to maintain, and how to wind up. So before you create, you should have knowledge of all the three. So having knowledge of all these, Shakti Vijnanavat, and having the capacity and the knowledge, both having the capacity for the creation, maintenance, and destruction or merging, and having the knowledge of all this. What meaning having capacity of all this? तया तया तयो तया उपचितात् 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 what is उपचितात् ततः I will let go of upachitat. I had some upachitat. Okay, yeah, I have written here. So, upachitat basically enthusiast, or like basically the meaning of swelling up. So, with this capacity and with this knowledge of how to create, how to sustain, and how to merge, tataha brahmanaha, with this idea of creation, from this Brahma, tataha brahmanaha, therefore this Brahma, of this Brahma, annam adyate bhujyate iti annam avyakrutam. Okay, this is how I will do. Annam utpadyate. The main sentence is from this Brahma, annam abhijayate. Annam abhijayate means utpadyate. Of this Brahma, who is all knowledge, this Annam was born. That is the main sentence. What is the main sentence? Of this Brahma, who is all knowing about what? Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara. And not only all knowing, he is also having this Shakti for doing this. Of this Brahma, Annam Utpadyate. Annam is born. So now Bhashyakara is explaining that word Annam. How? What is Annam? Adyate, that which is eaten. What does that mean here? Bhujyate, or which is experienced, which is experienced. So annam adyate, that which is eaten, that which is experienced. Iti annam, that is called annam. What does annam mean here? Avyakrutam, unmanifest. So what does unmanifest mean? Avyakrutam mean, again, sadharanam karanam sansarinam, that which is the common cause of all the living beings, all the beings who are born as a result of karma is sansari. Who is a sansari? Those who are born on account of some karma is a samsari. So, what is Avyakruta? It is the common cause of all these living beings. So that is Annam. Annam is what? Avyakruta. So from this Brahma, what is born? Annam. Annam meaning what? Annam should be understood not as food grain. Annam should be understood as Maya, Avyakruta. So that is being, Bhashyakara is slowly, that he is slowly deriving that from the mantra. Yeah, again, further he is explaining Vya Chikirshita Avastha Rupena Abhijayate. Vya Chikirshita Avastha Rupena So Vyachikirsha is what? So San dhatu. Okay. So desire to differentiate with the desire to differentiate, he is born in this manner. So basically, what is Avyakruta? What is Maya? What is Avyakruta? Avyakruta is Maya. So first of all, Maya is created. That is what the intention is. So by Annam, from Brahma, Annam is born, Avyakruta is born. What is this Avyakruta? At some point here itself, I think Anandagiri tells, or Bhashyakara alone will tell further, that it is the uh, Trigunatmika avastha, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas in its balanced state is called Maya or is called Avyakruta. So what we call Avyakruta alone is Maya. And what is Maya? So this three gunas, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas in its balanced state is called Avyakruta. So what happens when this Brahma uh, does what is the word here? Upachitat, chiyate, it swells up. So now that balance is lost. So just an example is given in the billiard board, when the balls are initially in balanced state. But when you do the first strike, what happens? That balance loses, right? You lose all that balance. So same thing happens here. Is it difficult? It's quite bit complicated. But hold on to these words. Which words should you hold on when you read this? Look at the highlighted thing, and there hold on to एवं सर्वज्ञतया सृष्टि स्थिति संहार शक्ति विज्ञानवत् ततः ब्रह्मणः, this kind of Brahma which is having this Shakti and knowledge, Vijnana of Srushti, Sthiti and Samhara, Tatah Brahmanaha, of that Brahma, from that Brahma, Annam Abhijayate, Annam, and then take the last two words. Annam is born. Annam is born. Then what is Annam? That is explained in these three. So that we have to understand. How? By by having Shraddha in Bhashyakar. That is the only way we can understand. Annam means that which is experienced, uh, that which is eaten, that which is experienced, iti Annam. Now that which is experienced or which is going to be experienced is in which condition right now? It is in unmanifest state right now. So it is avyakrutam. So it is the avyakruta, right now, that which is in unmanifest state is going to become manifest. What is going to become the annam? That which is unmanifest. That which is unmanifest is going to manifest. So that which is going to manifest, where does it have its cause in? Where does it have its potential in? In the unmanifest. So unmanifest has the potential of getting manifested. More confusing. So like that seed, before it sprouts, it has like take the seed of a mango. A mango seed, which you see, or take any seed, any tree that you have, in your, backyard, your peach tree or whatever tree, or full grown tree. Now think about it in its seed condition. When that tree was in seed condition, that seed, didn't it have all the potential of the whole tree? The entire potential was there in where? In this one seed. So it was not that it keeps on evolving. That whole thing was there, right in the seed condition. So also, just because you are not able to see when it is in seed condition doesn't mean it is not there. Doesn't mean that the sweetness of the mango, etc., was created as it went. It was always there. The potential just got manifested. So also, everything was always there in the potential seed form, in the unmanifest form. It just gets manifested at the right time. So also, here, the idea is that of this Brahma, this Annam, first this Brahma, from this Brahma, the first creation is in the form of unmanifest, meaning potential. That there is that very potential becomes available. Once that potential becomes available, then the process of that potential to come about, to manifest itself, that starts. If it is still confusing, go back to whatever Swamiji said, but this is the best I am doing right now. Tataha cha avyakrutat. Then from that avyakrutat, from that maya or avyakruta or unmanifest, vyachikirshata avasthat, uh, with in that state to create अन्नात् प्राणः हिरण्यगर्भः ब्रह्मणः ज्ञानक्रिया शक्ति अधिष्ठितः जगत्साधारणः अविद्या काम कर्म भूत समुदाय बीज अंकुरः जगत आत्मा अभिजायते इति अनुशंवः. So, okay. So Abhijayate in the mantra is said only once. So what the Bhashyakara is telling is this Abhijayate should be carried forward every time. So from this Brahma, Anna is born. From this Anna, Pranaha Abhijayate. So carry forward the Abhijayate. From this Pranaha, Manaha Abhijayate. Carry forward. From this Manaha, this Satyam is born. From this Satyam, all the lokas are born. From this loka, all the karma abhijayate. From the karma, amrutam abhijayate. So like that, at every stage, you please carry forward, understand that from this Brahma alone, these things are chronologically created. So tataha cha, thereafter, avyakrutat, from this unmanifest, vyachikeshitat avasthat, from this balanced state, what happened? Annat, from this balanced state, what kind of balanced state? A balanced state of which now the Brahma has a desire to create. What happened? Annat. Okay. Annat Pranaha. So, okay, next. Sorry. Annat. Annat means what? Annat was already referred as what? Avyakrut. So, unmanifest is Annat, right? So, from this Avyakruta, meaning unmanifest, meaning anna, which is which is the enthused state, which is the swollen up state, which is now the unbalanced state. What happens? Pranaha abhijayate. Pranaha is born. What is pranaha? Pranaha, the meaning of pranaha here is Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha is born. What is Hiranyagarbha? Every word needs a explanation. What is Hiranyagarbha? Brahmanah Gnana Kriya Shakti Adhisthitah. That which is which possesses the Gnana Shakti and Kriya Shakti. That is the Brahma along with the total Gnana Shakti and the Kriya Shakti. Brahma endowed with, Adhishtitah means endowed with. Brahma endowed with Gnana Shakti and Kriya Shakti. That is Hiranyagarbha. Jagat Sadharana, that is born. So from this Annaha, this Pranaha is born, meaning from this Avyakruta, unmanifest, this Hiranyagarbha, this Brahma endowed with this Gnana Shakti and Kriya Shakti is born. Jagataha Sadharanaha. Avidya Kama Karma Bhuta Samudaya Bija Ankuraha, which is the Bija of the entire, which is the common seed of the entire creation. What kind of seed? Avidya Kama Karma Bhuta Samudaya, which is the common seed of the entire creation in the form of avidya kama karma. This is the bij. Avidya kama karma is the bij, ignorance, desire, and action. This is the foundation of all the problems. So this is the bija of all the, this is the seed of the ankura. What kind of sprout? Of the sprout, namely this jagat, this duality. So of this seed, namely avidya kama karma, this jagat is born. Tasmat, from that prana, from that hiranyagarbha, tasmat cha pranat manah. From that prana, from that hiranyagarbha, manah is born. Mana akhyam, by manaha, what should we understand? Akhyam means by the name manaha, what should we understand? Sankalpa, Vikalpa, Samshaya, Nirnayat, Atmakam, Nirnayatmakam, Avijayate. This total mind is born. From this Hiranyagarbha, Manaha meaning total mind, totality of mind is born. And by mind, what do we mean? That capacity of doing sankalpa. What is sankalpa? Desiring something, that I shall do this, or I will do this, or I will not do that. Or doubt, samshaya, doubt, nirdaya, that decision. So all this capacity is born, but not individually, in totality. So right now, the creation that is being talked about is at the level of totality. So from that Brahman, how that Maya came about, Annam meaning Avyakruta or Maya is born. From that Maya or Annam Avyakruta, Pranaha meaning Hiranyagarbha, that Gnana and Kriya Shakti endowed Brahma, that Hiranyagarbha is born. From that Hiranyagarbha, that manaha, totality of mind, total infrastructure is born. Then what? Tataha api, then sankalpa, sankalpadi atmakan, sankalpadyatmakan manasaha, this kind of manasa. What kind of manasa? Sankalpadyatmakam. Whatever was explained by Bhashyakar. Manaha having the qualities of doing sankalpa, vikalpa, sanchaya, nirnaya, this kind of mana. From this manasa, what was born? Satyam. Satyam was born. What does Satya mean? Satya, Bhashyakar explains, Satya akhya, Satyakhyam Akashadibhut Panchakam Abhijayate. By Satya, by the name Satya, what we should understand is Akashadi Bhuta Panchakam. The five gross elements were born. The five gross elements were born. Tasmat Satyakhyat Bhuta Panchakat Dandakramena Saptalokaha Bhuradayah. So from that five elements, five gross elements, what happened? Sequentially then the Saptalokaha were born. So Saptalokaha from Bhuradayah means Bhuhu Bhuvaha. So Bhuhu is the Adi of which Bhu is the first amongst which those lokas were born. So although it is said seven, we should understand seven lokas, seven worlds up and seven lokas down, meaning 14 lokas were born. So from the Satya, meaning Satya means the five gross elements, the lokas were born. The 14 lokas were born. So Teshu, then what? Teshu Manushyadi Pranadi Varnashrama Kramena Karmani. From that, uh, the karma was born. What kind of karma? So the adhikari must be first there to perform karma, right? So Manushyadi Prani Varnashrama Kramena Karmani. So in accordance with the Varnashrama of the Manushya and all the Prani. What are the Varna and Ashrama? Brahmana, Kshatriya, etc., etc. And the Ashrama. Sorry. According to that, all the karmas were born. So here Swamiji had made a comment. So this is tricky. The last part is tricky. So first the Adhikari were born. Adhikari must be first there to perform karma. And then, so karma are there, but the first Adhikari are born and then accordingly the karmas were created. That is what is being said. So first there is the Adhikaris were born. So lokas were created, right? So after the lokas, the Manushya and the Prani in those worlds, those were created along with the lokas. And what kind of Prani and Manushya were created in the lokas? According to the Varna and Ashrama, So the Adhikari were created along with the lokas. And accordingly, so then the karmas were created. Then what? Karmasu cha nimitta bhuteshu amritam karmajam phalam. And from karma, we want to get that amruta was created. What is amruta? Amrutam meaning karma phalam. Karma phalam. So Amrutam, last word Amrutam is explained by Bhashyakara as karmajam phalam. The phalam which is born of karma. Jam means born of karma. So that which is born of karma is karma phalam. So karma phalam is called amrutam here. So karma becomes the nimitta of creating this karma phalam. So why yavat karmani? Why is karma phalam called amrutam? So Bhashyakara explains yavat karmani kalpa koti shataihi rapi na vinashyati tavat phalam na vinashyati iti amrutam. Because how is this karma phala? This karma phala is this karma, they do not get they do not get destroyed. Karmani na vinashyanti. They are not destroyed. Kalpa koti shatai rapi. Even by thousands or millions of kalpas. Even if millions of kalpas they may pass, but our karmas, the karmas in our account, they will not get exhausted. So they are like amrutam. They are like amrutam. They are, they are always present. Uh, in that sense, in relative sense, it is called amrutam, immortal, non-exhaustible. In that sense. So that is
to
this.
drop. I'm sorry.
And we are also concluding here.
Okay.
Okay. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha Hari Om. You can drop Rachitaji.
Thank you. Hari Om.
Yeah, Hari Om. So, take support of